In today's video, we're going to talk about three things. Who the suppliers are for the Amazon automation service you chose to go with, what the contract is, and do they have a plan in motion for suspensions? Because there's some very important key things that you should look for when you're trying to pick a company, because I'm sure you've seen a couple videos if you've done your research, and these people got big numbers. Oh, I did 600,000 in sales and how in 11 months, in a year, whatever. And they're telling you 80% of the truth, and they're not telling you is 20% of the truth, which is the most important, how much money you're gonna make. And that's mainly based on who the supplier is. So if you are searching for what company to go with and you happen to ask them, which I think you should, some might tell you, some might not. If they tell you we use Walmart as our supplier, you need to run away. You need to run, hang the phone up. Don't talk to them ever again. You will not make money. If they use Walmart as their supplier, you will not make money. There might be a month where you get lucky and you make 5%, 3%, 9%, whatever it is. But overall, you will not make money if they only use Walmart as their supplier. Some might use Walmart just to kind of get your store going, get the sales coming in, but they have to have more suppliers than just Walmart. And again, I don't own an automation company, but from experience and from other people's experiences, if the company uses Walmart as a supplier, you need to run. If they only use Walmart, just hang up the phone. You're not gonna make money. Sure, you're gonna get points on your card, you're gonna rack up points, but we're not doing this just to make points on our card. We're doing this to make money, and the perks of getting points on your card and all that, that's great, but we're doing this to make money. And if they use Walmart, you're most likely not going to make money with that supplier. Another thing you need to look for is a contract. Go with someone who you feel comfortable about the contract. Go over the contract, read it, and go with your gut. That's what I did. I went with my gut. Obviously, I did my research. I asked a few people, and I chose the right company that way. I definitely obviously look at the contract. And like I said before, the upfront cost, is it something that they're going to charge you every year? Or is it just one upfront cost and you're done? Basically, you pay them in my case, it was a $20,000 fee, and then that's it. It's not a $20,000 every year thing. That's another thing you need to look out for. If you're talking to a company, they don't have a solution for suspended stores, you need to run. That's a risk with this business. Your store can get suspended, and you need to go with a company that has a plan in motion to get you your store back and to get it going, get it running. So if they use Walmart as a supplier, run away. Do not go with that company. Look at the contract, go with your gut, make sure you read it, understand the contract. Make sure that the upfront fee isn't something that they're charging every year, and it's just, in my opinion, it just needs to be the upfront one-time fee, and then they keep 70-30 profit split. And make sure they have a plan for if your store happens to get suspended somewhere down the line, that they can get your store right back up and running. Those are the main things you need to focus on and really look at when you're trying to decide which company to go with. The main one, in my opinion, is who the suppliers are. If they're using Walmart and only use Walmart, run away. And then obviously they have to have a plan in motion for if your store gets suspended. Those are two very important keys to you choose which company to go with. Is they can't use Walmart, they cannot only use Walmart, and do they have a plan in motion if your store happens to get suspended? So to recap, we talked about suspensions, we talked about the contract, and we talked about Walmart. Don't use Walmart. I might title this video, "Don't use Walmart." Just avoid. If they say they only use Walmart as a supplier, run. You're not going to make money. I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you want to learn, if you want to know who I went with, I'm not gonna make it public. But if you want to know who I went with, and you want to get on the phone with me, there's a link under the video to book a call with me. I'll see you guys in the next video.
That was good. Because after like a couple takes, you got a lot better and better and better. And that's the thing, is like, you don't ever want to think like you just gotta get it all in